expansion project. What I'd like to do is give you a brief project overview and the scope. Spectra Energy's New Jersey, New York expansion project is an expansion of its existing facilities on the Algonquin as well as the Texas Eastern system to deliver new critical needed natural gas to the New Jersey, New York area. The maps that you saw outside, as well as the overhead that you see here, are a proposed alignment, and I think that's important to understand. We have made a variety of changes on the alignment within the last 6 months. I continue to see that process continue to evolve as we continue to have our various meetings with key stakeholders all along the route. So again, it is proposed, likely will change in a variety of different instances, and several alternatives are being evaluated currently. So as far as the scope of the facilities, what we're doing is we have 4.5 miles of 42-inch pipeline that we'll be installing from Linden, New Jersey to Staten Island. The company has existing facilities in those two areas that have been there for over 60 years that we've been operating and maintaining. The intent is we're going to come in and replace some smaller lines and replace them with the 42-inch. That's the portion that is being highlighted that's in yellow on the USGS quad that's on the overhead. The second component is 15.5 miles of 30-inch pipeline that will go through Staten Island, Bayonne, Jersey City, and then terminating in Manhattan. That is the portion that is reflected on green. Associated with the pipeline facilities, we will be installing a meter and regulating station in Bayonne, New Jersey. That will be to deliver gas to Public Service, who is the local distribution company for the area. We are also looking at 2 locations, primarily right now, for the proposed meter station here in Jersey City. The first location is south of 17th Street, near Monmouth. It's the area that's being pointed out right now. The second location is 17th Street, west of Jersey Avenue. Those are the 2 proposed locations. At that location, we would meter and regulate the gas before it goes into Manhattan. We'll be making deliveries as well to Con Edison. In addition, we will be installing a tap at that location for a future meter station for Public Service to service the area. In addition, which is not reflected on there in a different area, we have several existing compressor stations that we're going to be doing piping modifications. That's at the Algonquin, Hanover, New Jersey compressor station, Texas Eastern, Hanover, New Jersey station, and Algonquin's Cromwell, Connecticut compressor station. In addition, we have various interconnects along our system that we're also going to be installing additional meter and regulating facilities. That's in Ramapo, New York, Mahwah, New Jersey, as well as Hanover, New Jersey. In addition, along the pipeline route on the 42-inch, we will be doing various piping modifications at existing meter and regulating stations along that segment. As was indicated and discussed by U.S. DOT representatives, for Spectra Energy, safety is a major concern for us. It's one of our core values. It's important for us to ensure the way that we design, the way the material is manufactured, the way that we install it, and the way that we operate and maintain it is done to the highest standards. Some examples of that we've done associated with this project is we are designing the 30-inch pipeline to the highest standards that U.S. DOT has. We're designing it to a Class 4 location, which means it's got a thicker wall of pipe and a higher safety factor associated with that. Another example is there's requirements for placing what are called mainline valve settings along the alignment. We are installing the valves at a closer interval within Jersey City that is greater than what the code requires. As I indicated, as we kind of continue and work on route refinements, what you see up there, as well as the mapping, has continued to evolve and will continue as far as various modifications. What I'd like to do is briefly talk about the project schedule. In May of this year, we filed with the FERC draft resource report 1 and 10, as well as mapping associated with that. In September of this year, we plan on filing updated resource reports as well as additional mapping. That will be submitted to FERC. We will also have that available in the public libraries where it will be available for viewing, as well as on the FERC website. What we're looking at is a formal application that we would submit to the FERC the latter part of this year. At that same time frame, we would also file other federal, state, and local permits sometime in the December time frame of this year or first quarter of 2011. We are anticipating that the draft EIS will be issued somewhere around the second quarter of 2011. We're anticipating that the final EIS would be issued sometime around the third quarter of 2011. Then we're anticipating that the FERC certificate would be issued somewhere around the fourth quarter of 2011, and all the remaining permits within that same time frame or the first quarter of 2012. The project was going to be constructed over a 2-year period, 2012 as well as 2013. That doesn't mean that one specific area is going to have 2 years of construction going on. Because of the variety of components that I just described, what we're going to do is work on discrete segments throughout those various years and completing them in a various fashion with our in-service date in the winter of 2013. Again, that's the schedule, assuming that everything continues to move forward through the FERC process and on the assumption that we get certificated. What I'd like to talk about is the benefits that we see that the project brings. The first one is jobs. There will be direct and indirect jobs associated with this project. There will be the associated construction workers that are direct. There are people that will be working within our office. Our office is here in Jersey City at 150 Warren Street. Then there's the indirect jobs. As we're staying here and working on the project, the apartments that we're renting, the hotels that we're staying at, the restaurants, the continued support of the local economy that continues to keep growth going. The other is the utilization of local services. In New Jersey, we've utilized well over 100 to date. We're going to continue to do that. For us, it's important to utilize the appropriate companies that can provide the services we're needing that are local. And there's a variety of companies here in New Jersey, or in Jersey City, that we've used specifically. The other is taxes. We will be paying almost $10 million annually in property taxes for the facilities that we're proposing to be built. The other is natural gas pricing impact. Significant energy cost savings for natural gas and electric consumers in New Jersey and New York. We commissioned a study that we will be incorporating within our filing with the Commission that will describe that. The other is reliability and diversity of the natural gas supply to the New Jersey and New York consumers. With this proposed pipeline, it will have the ability to bring gas from all regions of North America based upon the infrastructure that we as Spectra Energy have. The other part is enhancement or infrastructure enhancement. What it's going to provide is greater stability and opportunity for the local distribution companies that we will be traversing through with proposed facilities. The other is support of the state and local government energy goals. New Jersey and New York State and New York City's energy plan. Again, I'm glad that everybody is here. We look forward to listening to the comments. As was indicated earlier, we will also be here at the close of the meeting, just like we were earlier, to follow up if there's any other issues or questions that folks may have for us. So thank you tonight.